Planning to have enough money is essential, but to have a happy retirement, you also need to plan for something most people overlook: what you'll actually do with 30 years of free time. Having a reason to get out of bed every morning matters more than you think. Today, I'm introducing the income hobby, the solution that gives you both purpose and income. Let me paint you a picture. You retire. The first few weeks feel amazing. You sleep in. You catch up on projects. You take that trip you've been postponing. You've read books. You play golf. You have lunch with your friends. And then, around month 3 or 4, something shifts. You wake up and think, now what? The days start to blur together. You realize you have nothing on your calendar that has to get done. No deadlines, no one depending on you. No creative output, just time. This is what retirees call the retirement honeymoon ending. And it's jarring. Here's what happens next for a lot of people. They start filling time with activities: more golf, more TV, more lunches out, shopping, travel, and all of that is fine for entertainment. But it doesn't give you purpose. It doesn't make you feel like you're contributing or growing or building something. And slowly, quietly, you start feeling empty, like something's missing. Because here's the truth: humans need more than leisure. We need purpose. We need to feel useful. We need to create, contribute, and grow. This is the thing that financial planners don't tell you. You can have $2 million in the bank and still feel lost in retirement if you don't have a sense of purpose. So what is the solution? The solution is what I call an income hobby. It's an activity that gives you 3 things at once. First, purpose and structure. It gives your days meaning. You wake up with something to work on, something that matters to you, something that excites you. Second, creative fulfillment. You're building something, learning, growing. You're not just consuming, you're creating. And third, income. Not necessarily a full salary, but meaningful money that helps with inflation, gives you financial breathing room, or funds some of the extras you want in retirement. An income hobby isn't a job. You're not punching a clock or answering to a boss. It's something you choose, something you control, something that lights you up. Here are some examples. I shared this one in another video. A retiree who loved pickleball became a traveling brand ambassador for a pickleball league company. She gets paid to play, travel, and share her passion. A former teacher started tutoring online and now makes $2,000 a month working 10 hours a week from home, setting her own schedule. A retired engineer started a YouTube channel teaching DIY home repair. 6 months in, he's making $500 a month from ad revenue, affiliate links, and he loves the creative challenge. A woman who'd always been interested in real estate got her license at age 58. She works part-time, makes $30,000 to $40,000 a year, and says it's the most fun she's had in decades. The key is, it has to be something you enjoy, something that doesn't feel like work, something that would still be worth doing even if you didn't make any money. But happily, it does. Here's why income hobbies are more important now than they've ever been. Inflation. Even if you planned well, inflation has eaten into everyone's purchasing power. An extra $500, $1,000, or $2,000 a month can completely change your retirement experience. It's the difference between saying, "We can't afford that," and saying, "Yes, let's do it." Longevity. People are living longer. If you retire at 62, you could have 30 plus years ahead of you. That's a long time to fill with just leisure activities. An income hobby keeps you engaged, sharp, and relevant. Healthcare costs. They keep rising. Having an income stream that covers healthcare premiums or unexpected medical costs is a huge relief. But beyond the financial benefits, here's what I hear from retirees who have income hobbies. They're happier. They feel more alive. They have something to look forward to. They're learning new skills. They're meeting new people. They feel like they still matter. That's not something a 401k can give you, but having a purpose can. So how do you find your income hobby? Here's a simple framework you could try. Step number 1, what do you already know or love? Think about your career expertise, your hobbies, your passions. What have you spent decades getting good at? What do people already come to you for advice about? Don't overthink this. If you were a project manager, for example, you understand organization and systems. If you were in sales, you know how to communicate and persuade. If you raised kids, you know patience and problem solving. Everything you've done in your life has transferable value. Step number 2, what problems can you solve? Income hobbies work when you're solving a problem for someone else. What do people struggle with that you could help with? What knowledge do you have that others would pay for? This could be teaching, consulting, creating content, providing a service, making something people want to buy. The options are endless. Step number 3, what format excites you? Do you want to work with people directly? Start a consulting practice or a coaching service. Do you prefer creating content? Start a YouTube channel, a blog, or an online course. Do you like making things? Sell on Etsy or at local markets. Do you want flexible project work? Freelance in your field. The format matters because you're going to be doing this regularly. Pick something that energizes you and doesn't drain you. Step number 4, start small and test. You don't need to have it all figured out. Start with one small step. Make one video, for example. Take one client, list one product, see what happens, and then adjust and keep going. The beauty of an income hobby is that there's no pressure. You're not dependent on it for survival. You can experiment, pivot, and find what works. Here's what I'm doing. I started this YouTube channel as my income hobby. I'm sharing my journey to build it into a business that generates $3,000 to $5,000 a month within 18 months. I'm 2 months in. I share my metrics and strategies in my email newsletter, which you can sign up for in the description below. Why YouTube? Because it combines everything I value. It's creative, it's purposeful, it helps people, it's flexible, and it has real income potential through ad revenue, affiliate marketing, digital products, and eventually a membership community. I'm learning as I go. I'm sharing what works and what doesn't, and I'm building something that matters to me while helping others do the same. That's the power of an income hobby. It's definitely not just about the money. It's about having a reason to wake up excited. It's about staying sharp and engaged and relevant. It's about creating something that's yours. So here's my challenge to you. Whether you're already retired or planning for it, start thinking about your income hobby. What could you do that would give you purpose, fulfillment, and some income? You don't need to have all the answers today or even next month, but start asking the question. Start exploring. Start noticing what lights you up. Financial security is important, but purpose is everything for a happy retirement. And the best part, you get to design this. No one's telling you what to do or how to do it. This is your retirement, your second act, your creative fulfillment. You can plan for expenses. You can plan for health care, but don't forget to plan for purpose. That's the thing that will make the next 20 or 30 years truly worth living. If this resonated with you, I'd love to hear what your income hobby might be. Drop a comment below. What are you good at? What do you love? What could you see yourself doing in retirement that would give you both purpose and income? I'd love to know. I read every comment and I learn from you just as much as I hope you're learning from me. If you want to follow my journey building a YouTube channel as my income hobby, subscribe. I'm publishing videos every week sharing what's working and what's not and the lessons I'm learning along the way. Remember, Financial security funds your retirement. Purpose makes it worth living. I'll see you in the next one.